Welcome to Bangkok Post summary of the day's most popular stories. The most popular one is about pre-travel tests to be dropped. The government is set to allow tourists to enter Thailand without the need to show proof of a negative test within 72 hours of travel as required by the Test and Go scheme. Health Ministry said that they will propose the easing to the Center for COVID-19 Situation Administration tomorrow, which means travelers under the Test and Go scheme will no longer be required to show negative test results before departure to the kingdom. They will only need an RT-PCR test upon arrival and an antigen self-test on day 5, and while test insurance coverage for foreign visitors will be reduced to $10,000.
The second most popular story is night spots held end to COVID restrictions. Night entertainment operators have welcomed the news that the Center for COVID Situation Administration will consider allowing them to resume business activities. The business owner in Phuket said, "I feel thankful that the government understands the difficult situation that night business operators have had to deal with," and also saying that night entertainment outlets play an important role in tourism. So when the government looks to ease COVID measures to help tourists and outlets such as pubs, bars and karaoke venues should be able to resume operations. President of Khao San Business Association said, "Business operators on Khao San Road have urged the government to extend operating hours and allow restaurants to serve alcohol until 11 p.m. or midnight or 1 a.m. depends on where they are." He also said, "It is time for us to return to our normal lives and let people decide for themselves. There is no need for restrictions on selling alcohol until 11 p.m. because people are still having fun and relaxing." Khao San typically welcomes 1,000 to 2,000 partygoers during weekdays and 5,000 to 6,000 people on Friday and Saturday nights. He said, "These figures will double if operation hours extend to midnight or 1 a.m. The third most popular story is theater bomb in Ukraine while Biden slams war criminal Putin. Ukraine accused Russia of bombing a theater sheltering more than 1,000 civilians in the city of Mariupol after U.S. President Joe Biden branded Vladimir Putin a war criminal. The latest assaults on civilians across Ukraine came as President Volodymyr Zelensky made a searing appeal for help to the U.S., which responded by pledging $1 billion in new weapons to fight Russia's invading army. In the port city of Mariupol, where more than 2,000 people have died so far, a Russian bomb hit a drama theater, which city council officials said had been housing over 1,000 people. Russia's defense ministry denied it had targeted the theater, instead claiming that the building had been mined and blown up by members of Ukraine's far-right Azov battalion. Meanwhile, Joe Biden announced the United States' latest package of new weapon aid to Ukraine added up to $1 billion, and that the U.S. would help the ex-Soviet state acquire long-range anti-aircraft weapons. The U.S. president also stepped up his condemnation of Russia's leader, describing him as a war criminal. While on the Russian side, Putin at a televised government meeting insisted the invasion was developing successfully and that they would not allow Ukraine to serve as a springboard for aggressive actions against Russia. And that's all from us for now. Thanks for listening to the headlines of the Bangkok Post. Stay tuned for more. Be sure to keep up with all the latest news on BangkokPost.com website. This is Prinya and John from the Bangkok Post online team. Until next time, have a good evening and see you tomorrow. Bye.